1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me get my headphones right. We want to welcome y'all to another edition of We Say What They Can. I'm your instigator, Dharma Rock. To my left, Pyro the Fireman.
Yo, somebody sound the alarm. It's a fire burning in Brooklyn. We say what they can in the building.
Yeah. PS died.
Yo, I got a right to be hostile. They gave me the baby on mic.
It's some people like, they complain about the seating, Cinemax here, then they go here. It's like, we can't win with some people. But speaking of Cinemax, give it up for the lovely Cinemax.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Cinemax, Brooklyn's finest.
What's going on?
Happy Sunday, fun day. Listen,
Okay.
I'm so excited to be back. I missed y'all.
I can't tell.
I did. I missed y'all.
I can't tell.
I took a little vacation.
I be looking at your pictures. I don't see no hashtag. I check hashtags. I don't see no.
I did put a
nothing.
hashtag the other day.
No, you
the
didn't.
other day?
Yes, I did.
I ain't. You saw that?
No.
That's
I
like
did.
saying, yo, I got a black friend.
Y'all so disrespectful. Y'all know y'all missed me.
Nah, we missed you too. We missed you too. Shout out to my boy Ass Technique.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations to our DJ Lord Jinx.
DJ Lord
Congrats, Jinx.
He just
Jinx.
had a baby. He told me the name, but
What's the
Pyro
name?
got me drinking. I forgot the name.
Do you have
but
a boy or girl?
That's a
I don't,
girl.
did he tell us that?
he was more concerned about the damn weight.
I thought he told us.
No, we been knew it was a girl when he went.
That's
when
what
they
I
had the
figured when
baby
he didn't
shower.
say
It was a girl?
Yeah,
It was a girl.
I think
It
so.
was a girl.
I
Yo,
didn't
shout out
know.
to Jinx, man. Congrats, man.
Shout out. Got them numbers.
Baby Jinx.
Straight up.
Yeah, but we got a special
Drink it to that.
guest. She has a very, very interesting book.
Yes.
Very interesting book.
Controversial, man.
I like it though. It's good. It's good. Give it up for Noella Fair.
Hey, welcome.
Quick story how I met her, right? So we went to Pray Before You Eat
Movie premiere.
Yeah.
So the lovely Cinemax had to go sit in the front because somebody just took our seats.
Word.
Took all our seats and didn't even want me to sit down. I don't know y'all from DTF. I don't know that. She actually made me like give up what day is the show, time. I'm like, nah, we really got a show. And then she bothered me the whole damn show. Yeah, the whole show.
Now, this ain't we ain't telling no lies on no Sunday.
No, you was bothered.
Jesus done laid on the cross already. We ain't gonna do that.
How you doing?
You took my seat.
How did I not? You was sitting there first. I took your seat.
You was thinking about it, and I felt them vibes.
You're right. Could be right.
That's what that was.
What's going
You ain't
on?
offer me no drink.
When that day?
Yeah,
I wasn't drinking.
I think so. I think you had a cup. I think you had a cup down.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's not how
Anyway.
you treat the ladies.
That's right.
We got into it because I was defending you, trying to get your ass a seat.
Oh,
See,
gave it to
this
her.
is girl power.
I would have gave it.
we stick together. We us ladies gotta stick together.
Well, we gonna see how much these ladies stick together in this
man,
book.
this is going to be good.
Somebody's sticking somebody. I don't know.
That's me. I'm not sticking. Nobody's nobody.
So what? I need to know the inspiration behind this book, right?
I originally wrote this book way back when Tiger Woods' Mistress came out on TV and she wanted to get paid and all that stuff. And I was just like, is this real? First of all, you done came out and told the damn world, so nobody can get paid no more. So that was the inspiration.
Right.
Tiger Woods and his mistress.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't
You
talking
wanted something deeper.
You were. That's totally not where I was.
You want something crazy.
You want me to say something crazy, don't you? Well, we just started the interview.
I gotta regroup. Hold on, the power. You gotta take over. I wasn't prepared for that. Right there.
So,
What you want to hear? That I was the actual mistress?
I was gonna ask that about 20 minutes in. I was gonna give you some time.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
I mean, but since we approached it, it's like,
I know.
you know.
Just cut to the chase.
jump in the
right
pool.
there,
Don't put
right?
your foot in.
Any personal experiences in the book that you experienced that you took from
I
the
can't
write
wait
the
to
book?
read it.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't believe you should be. I don't have to write fiction. There's no need. You go through so much in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see too many mugs talking about they happy. I was very happy. And married and separated all at the same time. So
What,
I gotta
him or
write.
you? Which one? Wait, who?
I know. Mistress stands for more than one thing. Where Western civilization has brought a lot of people up to view. So yeah, I'm married and happily separated. Hey, Craig. And I was a mistress at some point.
understand.
Hey, mistress.
I mean,
hey, husband, wife, because I know you watching too. She supports me.
husband, wife.
She supports me. She supports me.
That's dope.
Yo, this mic is bothering me, man. Like,
You wanna switch
Why is
mic?
bothering you?
cause I'm tall. It is just me. I'm
you-
trying to
you-
get into.
you-
I'm
you-
Short
mics?
people don't have that.
Yeah,
hard.
thank you.
He said no. He said nah. We can't switch it. We can't switch it.
All right, listen.
Hollywood ass.
Maybe your seat needs to go lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just talk.
Or do like the Johnny Carson shit back in the days. Hold the mic up.
I just want to know why I couldn't switch mic to our technician. Why can't I talk on the We Say What They Can mic? I'm just saying.
It's just some people you just can't please on this shit.
Bobby.
That's why you get
Bobby.
messages.
Bobby.
I'm just saying.
Is that complaint number 2 since we started?
I
Right.
thought it was 3.
I haven't
Oh,
seen it
okay.
yet.
But anyway.
What's up?
I want to know, guys, have any of y'all been misters?
Since I was born.
Mistresses?
Miss Hisses.
Miss Hisses.
It's just,
Nah, that sound different.
Word.
Miss Hisses
I don't
sound
like all
different.
that.
I have one time. I didn't like it though.
Why? What didn't you like about it?
Because it could come back and happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. It was fun. You know, it was actually kind of fun.
So are you saying that you thought it was a bad thing?
Nah, it just wasn't my thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think everything was cool once I seen him. Now then after I saw him, like nah.
What she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Send your ass back home.
A long.
Oh no, look, I told her God. I don't. I
But
try to
because it-
encourage. Yo, listen, y'all work it out. I was giving her advice. If she's happy, you know what I'm saying. If she's unhappy, it doesn't work for me.
Well, you did
I'm
your
not
job.
putting that time, man.
Well, you did that job.
Yeah.
You did what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Long time ago.
Right.
That's the theme of the show. Long
drop
time
one
ago.
down.
Yeah. So, like, you know.
I'm single right now, y'all. So it's a long time ago. Not dealing with nobody else's man.
Oh, no more. I mean, so, but the,
No, it's too rough.
so listen, the Happy Mistress. When you put when you thought about putting the book out, did you think about some of the controversy or some of the negativeness that might come back from this?
Uh-huh.
And what did you think about it?
I didn't care.
Not at
I'm
all?
the conservative whore.
Okay, right. And I was gonna ask you about that. Like, what exactly does that mean? Because that means something, right?
The conservative whore stands for working hard on riches and egos. And it's based about basically black people getting their egos together and their minds and their finances. So I was built on controversy. My first radio show was given to me by On Blast online radio. And I did that for 2 years, but it was based on the conservative whore, which started as a blog, talking shit.
That's super dope. I mean, and the stuff, everything that you do, like the Happy Mistress, the conservative whore, all those things, they make you look twice, so and make you want to listen. So that brings the attention to it initially.
That's what I wanted to do because we have so many negatives that don't equal positives. And when you have a negative, you always have a positive. But a lot of people like to negate negative and negative. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to negate whore, but they don't want to think about the essence of it. And you could be a shoe whore, you could be a radio whore. Whore is the master of skill. So when you take it, but you got another term.
There's a lot of skillful people out
Yes,
It's a lot of
honey,
whores.
yes.
there. Ozzy love too. Listen.
But then you have people like the word that the babies is here, BITCH. Where can I find the positive in that?
No
Oh,
doubt.
this guy that I used to date, he has one. Being in total control of herself. That was
Okay.
his acronym for it.
He should have went with it because right now we still talk about bad BITCHs and it's not really making anything but a whole nother generation of bad wee-wees and pee-wee and scooters.
Listen, you have a chapter that says never try to replace the wife. Explain that.
The role of a mistress is not to have a role, okay?
Mm.
I don't want your man, okay? A lot of times there's so many reasons why people get into this situation, and it's not always about effing. It's not always sexually stimulated, right? So you can't think because a man has stepped out that he wants to leave his whole wife. It don't work like that.
His whole wife.
His whole wife, okay?
Yes, I didn't like the way you said no. The ad-lib was too strong.
That's a whole. I mean, he's not gonna leave his whole wife.
I don't like that ad-lib.
What, the whole lip?
No, his
Nah,
ad-lib.
nah, she right though. She right
You
because
know,
a lot of
so, I
times women. I mean, cut you off. Sometimes women think that they say they cool with it in the beginning.
Yeah,
next
don't
thing you
end
know-
up like that.
Like, yo, I told you this from the beginning. I'm not. This is how I told you. This is what I do.
There is no
Long time
role.
ago.
Long.
I have a,
Long time ago.
I like to put it to people because I give advice on this. Shout out to everybody that like hits my inbox and really F's with what I say. I keep having to breathe because the babies. Y'all got me in here really on church, Lord Jesus. Help me. I'm going through an exorcism. Can't curse.
Yes, you could. You could curse.
No, wait, the
The
baby.
baby got the headphones on. He can't have nothing.
No.
Zoe the God.
So,
You should have seen the show before this.
No, we
Bless
got
my
young
heart.
Zoe in the building right now.
Oh, Zoe. Oh, nah. Okay, chill. Young Zoe
yeah,
in the
and
building.
she has on girl. So, right now, we're going to be the conservative working hard on Richard's.
I say you got some headphones?
So, I got some
We'll just keep talking about the
So-
secrets of being a happy mistress.
So the thing is, when I give advice, I give this first, correlation. It's just like when you was in school and preschool. You got toys. Every day you go to school, you get to play with whatever toys you want. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You got to throw them in water, go take them to the bathroom, dunk in water. But at a certain time, you got to put them toys back. And you got to take your tail home. Now, you might get away with and steal a toy, right?
Yeah.
But you're going to get caught. And you're going to have to explain why you got this toy and that toy belongs in school. So not only do you have to bring the toy back to school, but you still got to put it back where it was. And now you probably can't play with it for a little while. Messing with somebody else's man is the same way. Him not yours. Him play for a little while and send him home. Don't have no baby because now you're not a mistress. You's a baby mama. See why I'm happy? A lot
Wow.
of these moms-
Was that PS or was that Pyro? I don't know.
Listen, I just hit the sound effects. That's it.
Does, in your opinion, does a mistress have the right to complain about anything?
No. I mean, about her. To her friends.
But not
about
them.
her stuff. No. What are you complaining? This is where that chapter comes from. The wife. If he wanted you as the wife to take the burdens, because I want that too straight. Marriage ain't all peaches and cream.
I don't want it.
Okay.
Not at
It's
all.
a lot to be a wife and a husband, and it's a part of growing. You have to stop saying your mate cheat if y'all don't communicate.
Y'all don't communicate. It's not cheating.
It's not cheating because nobody has been adult enough to say, I want this. Me and you been together 20 years,
Right.
since high school. I mean, mama, daddy, everybody done broke this. We were 14, whatever. You go to the bar with Pyro and them, and a girl brushed her bundle up against you, and you smell something you ain't never smelled before.
Yeah.
It's for you to be grown to go home to your wife. Babe, listen.
I smell some shit.
You need to get something in your bundle.
Now, I don't know if this is leading to anything, and it's for her to be mature enough to say, you know what, I might have to, do I need to get some bundles? Or can we talk about it? And then you go from there, because then you have to make an adult decision. Are we going to separate so you can grow up? Or can I weather the storm? It's about maturity.
Now, have you been in a situation where it's just you and your man? You're not the mistress, you and your man.
My husband.
Your husband, let's go husband. But your husband brings that same scenario to you.
Listen. See, this is my baby. She needs some headphones.
No, we got the headphones. Yeah, we got the headphones,
Get the
yeah.
headphones. I'm going to be some real with you. And this is why I am the happy mistress, because as a wife, I allow the mistress. And a mistress is also a head of control. So you got to go back in history. A mistress ain't low. I know all your business, everything. So why should I know everything about my husband? So let me see if I could just do it in some. Y'all gonna bless me. I need y'all to buy this book if I make a miracle.
No, we definitely gonna buy these books.
So my husband is very oral. Okay. Virgo. Love it. Oh, look at this. Oh, nasty.
Cinemax is
Yeah,
very oral.
I'm oral,
Are you
too.
very oral, Cinemax? Okay.
Yeah.
So Virgos are very oral creatures. They love it. Okay, so basically, my husband loved it so much. I thought I was gonna need to get my jaw wired or something. I'm like, babe, look, I can't swallow. I think something going on here. I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't do it no more. I don't want to.
Right.
It came down to it. Make sure she get a checkup. Do you, boo? Because I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
You signed over your oral rights?
have them.
He's such an overrated.
Did you just hear me? I was only like 24 and I was going to need a whole new job. No. Don't do what you're going to do. I didn't say mine. Don't they look good now? Look at
And did he have to?
I don't got no loose skin.
Now you Gucci. Now you
Look
good.
at that.
Nah, but a long time ago, I had a lady like that before who was just like, yo, I just can't keep up. It's all right.
Look.
It's all right.
Because guess what? That's all she can do. She can't cook no steak. She can't finance that house.
that your girl,
She can't
though?
do that,
Yeah,
that
she was my shorty,
business.
and she was like, yo, I can't keep up. Like, you know, it's
What else are you going to, what are you afraid of?
Some
What's the
lucky
least
ass
that can
people. I
happen?
ain't never run into shit like that. They're like,
You have to build that.
I guess
You
you
have to do what you want. You have to, if you want that open line of communication, then you have to give it to her because men, y'all don't like that.
I've been running some
No,
selfish
they don't.
females.
Listen,
That's
they
not gonna happen
ask for
over
the
here.
truth, but they don't
They
really want
don't
it.
want it.
They don't. They ask for it, but
Oh,
they
that's
don't
that's
want
well,
it.
that's both ways. Don't
No,
get cute. Let's
no,
not.
it's not.
That's
Yes, it
definitely
is.
both
not.
ways.
Yes, it is.
Well, not for me.
If you tell a man you cheated on him,
He gonna leave you.
he gonna say, okay.
You told me you dance with a
But-
nigga. I'm out. I'm leaving.
See what I'm
See
talking
what I'm
about?
saying?
But you can come home and say, and I'm be like,
That's right. Yeah.
wash your
Difference.
balls, nigga. Get
Yeah,
the
you're
hell
probably
outta here.
right. After that dance.
And don't talk to me for 2 days.
All right.
But that's what we gonna do. But what y'all gonna do?
Leave.
Call
Yup.
your call their mama.
Call
Now I
everybody.
got to deal with her. Miss Lewis, did he tell you that I was tired of sucking? Don't call your mama until I was. So that's why I am who I am.
On the back of
Back
the
of the
book,
book.
right? It says, the man or the woman might seek another woman to bring happiness and order. How often is that the case? Isn't it often that a woman seeks another man? Or
Y'all, more wives know us than not. Y'all look at the media. Look at Tiny. Look at Monica. What's her name? Big girl.
Monique.
Monique?
No, Monique.
Oh, no, yeah.
Look at Tammy. And I'm just giving modern day examples because that's what the modern people relate to, those images. You
They
know
have
what I'm saying?
open relationships, right? Or open
I mean,
marriages,
if,
Allegedly.
whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it, but guess what? That's what's going on, and those are their husbands, and it's not cheating. They're not running around. It's everybody else. Oh, your man cheated on you? No.
I knew about
I
it.
know my man.
Yeah.
Mind your goddamn business. Do you know? Do you know what he doing? Because I know.
It's different.
Women, let me tell you, and you have to think, like I said, if you go back in history, a lot of women sought out other women to make her house happy. A lot of women couldn't have children. So I need you to have this baby. Mistresses were known. They had their own quarters. What do y'all think ladies in waiting is? Everybody want to be a queen, but guess what? Ain't no queen got no king. They ain't got no ladies in waiting or no chambermaids.
Oh, yes. Give us some shots, please. I like that one. Yeah, do that one.
And they were ladies.
This is the thing of beauty, right?
They were ladies. They weren't treated society. They might have been a little mad, but what you gonna do? Because I got the king's grace, and maybe got the queen's grace too. Because now I'm giving her secret. She coming to my room. What did John say tonight? Is he aroused by the smell of roses? Yes, he is, madame. He is.
Our engineer's laughing way too hard over
I'm in awe right now. I'm in awe.
So what do I need to do? Madame, if you just rub a little bit on your upper chest, then I believe it will make a contrast and he will want a baby.
Yeah.
What y'all want to
A female told me that before that, a mistress does make the relationship stronger.
They
They
had
had
this
babies.
conversation before.
Oh,
They
I think
have
you said we
babies.
saw.
No, we had this conversation before.
It's not abnormal. It's not new. It's just everybody.
Yeah, I gotta pour me another
ridiculous
drink.
now.
Yeah, man.
Everybody want to get paid for it. Listen, you're supposed to. In my book, I strongly suggest that you are getting something out of it, but you're not putting in anything. You're playing a game. In my book, I tell you, listen, get used to wearing many hats, and liar is your first hat. If you about to break down, you taking pills and all of this, I'm gonna need you to go home and reevaluate your damn life. I'm not telling anybody in my book how to be a mistress because that's a gift, okay? I can't tell nobody how to mess with nobody else, man. Because if I catch you with my man, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh,
I'm taking you to court and taking your money, just like Fantasia and her little thing did. So you got to be careful.
I mean, that was in the book. You were saying like, when a woman is scorned or whatever, she has power and she acts out. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you always say, you said in the book, research the wife.
Research everybody. Yes. You don't want to deal with somebody. Number one, okay, you want to know if this is something he does on a regular. His wife might be the wife that call you and be like, listen, baby, you excited. But we've been together 20 years and he has a new boo every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You might need to know if she is the type of wife. Some women, I don't care if he has 3 sons in the house with the kids right there. She's not leaving her man for whatever reason. That's her goddamn business. Okay? Some women will fight you. I don't have time. You don't have time, and you should not have time to want to deal with that drama.
Nobody wants to go to jail.
Nobody wants to. I don't have time for your wife to be calling me and threatening me. Now
I ain't going to jail. I went to jail. I ain't going back. No.
I almost.
Okay, so that was my experience. It wasn't a husband, but it was somebody else's man. And you always have to be careful of what you pick up from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know what you're inheriting when you get that.
The
when you
rules
get
are
that.
different. The rules are different. First of all, you can't be a mistress unless he's married. Okay, we gotta stop with all these fake.
Really?
We gotta stop with all these fake titles.
Yeah.
And y'all dating and all that. Let me tell y'all something, because I have a group.
So wait, so what about? So is that the side chick? So side chick and the mistress is
Listen,
different.
yes, you can't
Makes
be a
sense. Makes
mistress
sense. Makes
if
sense.
he's not married.
That makes
You're
sense.
not even really a side chick. Everybody's just dating.
Right. Oh, well, right.
You are not a side
Okay,
chick.
we'll go, girl. Okay.
You're not a side chick until he put an engagement ring on that woman's hand. Now you might be a side chick because he has committed to only dating. And engagement means I only want to date you right now. That's why they're broken. When we start realizing
This is heavy.
relationships,
This some heavy shit right here.
when you start realizing the relationships and really the roles, not even titles, but the roles, you see things a little bit different, and now you can relax a little bit. I tell women a lot of times, y'all giving a lot of privileges, king, queen, whatever, husband privileges, and y'all just dating. How the hell you getting cheated on and y'all dating? Ain't nobody tell you just to see him and he got 4 other women. Now, don't get me wrong, women a little, I tell men too, treat your dick like you treat your dollars. A lot of men are stingy with their dollars. Be stingy with your dick. Because we are. A lot of women won't say, listen, if we don't got nothing together, I'm gonna want you to pay for it, baby. I'm sorry. There's nothing else going on. Why not? Because when you go to strip club, ain't you paying her?
Uh-huh. They quiet. They quiet. You
I'm listening.
No,
You ain't gonna pay me for this stuff.
I'm getting educated.
Okay.
I'm waiting to jump in. You just like
Okay.
jump rope.
Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
Trust me, I'm grown for real. I agree with what she's saying. But the problem with a lot of these situations, you're not really dealing with men. You're dealing with boys that are grown physically. Because a man gonna tell you the truth. You either deal with it
Or you
or
don't.
not.
You don't. Mhm.
Like, this is what it is. Like, yo, I'm gonna marry you 2 years. I'm not. I don't want to get like. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You deal with it, or you don't. And that's the problem. A lot of dudes lie, or lie, but
you
tell
know
the
what?
truth by lying, and women fall into it, and this is where all this start happening.
But do we perceive that because of the people that come out? Because there's a whole lot of people. I'm gonna say if I want to say half of the nation, they live in this life.
Mm-hmm.
It's for fraternities. I don't mean to put y'all out there. I got a lot of sorrows, foros, brothers, Qs, whatever. I love all y'all. But you know what? A lot of them men, they love women, and it don't stop that woman from marrying that man.
No doubt.
And her outside friends is like, girl, and they don't even understand that the relationship is already on another level. The only people, sex makes dishonesty.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Let me tell you something.
I lie my ass off during sex.
A woman will tell.
Like,
A woman
wow.
will scrutinize another woman, and she doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
Why you-
very
Facts.
true.
That's
Why
facts.
you with him? Just stand
That's
there.
facts.
What's he said? And the same thing. And you know what? You know what the problem is? One has decided that wood is better than anything else going on.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm a firm believer. If you set a certain tone,
Yeah.
not saying a woman gonna follow, but
She will.
yeah, she gonna follow.
follow each
You
other.
set a
And men too.
when you
Exactly,
when you actually
men
deal with a
too.
certain. I'm gonna give you an example. Do in Jewish community, the Jewish men marry their wives? You hear their wives complaining? No, they don't get legally married. You hear their wives
On
complaining
top of-
because they say this is what it's going to be. This is how we're going to live. How we're going to move forward. And I'm gonna make sure you good, and they good, and we move forward.
And when they go outside of their not
It's
only
just a lot
their
of-
religion, outside of their race, to deal with the black girls and
Yeah.
whatever, their wives don't say anything because guess what? They don't see their wives sexually.
Sexual, yeah.
Their wives are there to procreate, so every other woman
It's
is opportunity. Y'all better stop sitting here talking about. It's very hard. What was it called? Because I'm smart, but
I don't know. I'm in awe. I'm just up here. Just,
monogamous. See, I don't even know the word.
Monogamy.
Yeah,
Monogamy.
all of them. I don't really
I'll
think.
pronounce words good on son.
I think that when they invented the Bible, that's when that started. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, my name is P.S.
Said invented
David had
the
many
Bible.
wives. That's all I'm saying.
Moses, all of the prophets, ain't nobody
Yeah.
have one wife.
David wrote the Psalms. He had many wives. So he was a great man.
I wouldn't want multiple.
And you,
wives.
and you know the real reason back then they had so many wives?
I want to know the lady that had multiple husbands. That's the
But
woman
see,
I want to be.
Elizabeth Taylor was
But-
one of them.
But now I can tell you, now I'm not saying every woman is the same, but women and men are different in this aspect.
Yeah.
If a woman is happy, she's happy.
One would
She's
will
happy.
do.
She's happy.
The wood
A
don't
man
even
is
gotta be
different.
good.
A man is different. I'm telling you, you could be happy. No, it's just we different creatures. We made that way.
Nobody got time for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We different.
Get,
A lot of
get
women
you
ain't
one that you
happy.
can deal
That's
with.
why they do what they do. If you
Hey,
happy,
daddy. Hey, daddy.
you gonna stand there and take it or leave until you can't take it no more and leave.
And that's it.
That's what you gonna do.
And you can't criticize and stop. Y'all better stop judging people, y'all. Stop judging people.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop judging
That's true.
people.
Social media makes it worse. I'm telling you. Everybody
And social
judges.
media is
And nosy ass friends. All that
It's
shit.
fake.
It's been going on before
No,
social media.
social media, right?
It made it
social
worse,
media is
though.
a good tool. It's
it
not a
made it worse.
bad tool. People want it to be a bad tool. It's just like life. Either you do good or you do bad, and it work for you this way or work for you not that way.
It's like having a handle and you dribble too much. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
You can go on
use it
social
right.
media and tell all your business, and that's okay. But be able to defend yourself. I don't like cowards that put the stuff out and think, oh, everybody in my business. What?
Right.
So, as a female that's been in both situations, do you think, as the mistress, you've been told the truth to more, or as the wife?
In my book, I say, husbands are the most honest liars I've ever met in my life.
Honest liars. What's an honest liar?
Tell the truth about every damn lie. But that's a magic, because men aren't very open. So to get a man to open his head before he opens your legs is a gift. So make a man feel comfortable, and like I tell a lot of wives, and like I said, I do a lot of advising. And when I was in my situation, you know, when it first started, I want to put, hold on, because I got to make sure she see it. I want them. I always like to shout her out.
Now, what you said? Open the ad. I was looking at something.
If you can open a guy's mind before he opens your
okay,
legs.
okay. I mean,
She's
it's the same way. We mentally, well, some guys.
Y'all not meant to like.
We mentally make you come before we because that's all it is. It's mental. If I can get in here, but if I can get in here, everything else.
What she said was key. She said, make a man feel comfortable. When you comfortable around a woman,
yeah,
you just let your guard down.
That could be dangerous. If
you
you're a
do
mistress,
pillow
that could be
talk, you do
dangerous.
everything.
That could be
Yeah, that's
dangerous.
why. Yeah.
A lot of women have the misconception that their husbands are cheating sexually. A lot of men step out mentally because their woman has not matured enough to know how to handle an expressive man. And men are not comfortable with our witch-washy asses because we tell our friends, we tell our mamas. So they're not very comfortable with opening up. A lot of women walk around and don't know, or their man might have a bump on his wee-wee and he's scared to say, and it might just be something boil, but they don't want to tell their wife. So they found some odd way, and they was like, I just don't, my wife, she ain't really.
I think you better tell the doctor.
She might be.
Somebody need to know that.
somebody in the medical field.
You find you somebody that's gonna look at your a-hole if you get sick and see if you got fever for real.
Yo, we recording this?
It's so recorded, man.
I'm recording.
I'm gonna need this audio early.
I need to play this for a few people.
So I mean, that's what
it was shots.
I don't like that shot.
This one.
I don't like that shot.
That one.
That sound like a fake gun.
Yeah.
Don't shoot that little
sounds
shot.
like
Arsenio
the-
shot.
Harlem
Don't
Nights.
shoot that Arsenio shot.
This shit, no, it's acting up.
Oh, that's.
Oh no. We gotta get a new sound machine.
Yeah, we gotta get it.
I mean, the book
need a new
is about
shooter.
more than face value, as with me. Period. You gotta.
I can't.
read it.
No, I really can't wait to read this. I really can't.
I mean,
I'm intrigued.
It's about protecting your life, protecting your inner. You know what I'm saying? You can't possibly. You're a selfish person. You're selfish as a wife. If you think your man is not supposed to grow, you're selfish as a man. If you think your woman, if you want, men can grow women how they want once they have them. If they haven't already put that magic on them. If you want a businesswoman and she from the gutter, you make her a businesswoman. If that's what you want. If you want a freak, if you got a church girl, you make her a freak before you step out, because maybe you done tried it and it ain't working. She just so convinced.
That's true.
Baby Jesus coming back.
So, it's talking on about the men's side. Is it okay?
That's true.
Should women feel the same? I mean, should men feel the same way? Like, should we not have it in our mind that our women should be our one and only?
Listen, I'm not telling nobody what they should have.
I'm asking.
I think it was a legit question. I think that was a legit question.
I think that's I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it is special. And to get, I think it takes a lot for a man to get there, especially if he has not experienced a lot of women. That should be your goal, to find a one and only. But I'm a Capricorn, and as much as I say that, goddamn it, just listen. I want your ass to go somewhere. I want you to go home after 5 days or do something because I can't take it. So I don't know.
Because men are just not as accepting of that as women are. And
No, they're not. No, they're not.
But they're not supposed to. You know what? I'm very traditional, and I'm very submissive. I know it's hard to believe.
Really?
I'm very.
Really?
I don't get
will
that.
rub my man's feet, give him a look. Dad'll tell you.
Oh.
Okay.
I am very submissive, and I make my men feel. I've only had 3 solid relationships. I'm almost 45 this coming year, so it is. I don't want to say it. Not that we still friends. Let me say that because I've always taken care of. You understand? Foot massages, little things that y'all not expecting, whatever. We have to introduce that to you, and that's how you bond. And you don't want that from nobody else. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be something to make you not want to give it or want it to anybody else. But if it does occur, you should be woman enough or man enough or mature enough to express that. And then go from there. I'm not saying that, you're going to go home and tell your wife, I want to do this, and she's not supposed to slap you upside your head. I'm not saying that.
But you do know, like, what you wrote about is, like, rare. Like, how realistic is it of the mistress to be happy and not bring that drama to the man's life? Like,
For like a week.
That's it.
1 week.
Especially if they get dickmatized.
If
they get dickmatized.
They have, see, this is why my book, you see, and it's only, we're very few. We are very few, because I can get dickmatized. Okay, fine, but guess what? I'm gonna have 3 or 4. It's only for you to feel you're the only one. There's no way in my mind, and that's about building. We're going back to conservative, working hard on riches and egos. That's about building your mind. There's no logical reason why I should have you in my mind that strong, and you got a whole nother body. You got to go home, and that's real.
And even when he give it to you good. You feel like
I don't give it.
you need multiple?
Hell, he's not yours. So if you need a fulfillment Monday through Friday, he is not with you. You cannot fixate on that wood. You better go out and get you another wood, get you a dildo, whatever. You cannot.
Very, very rare.
That's rare.
You cannot fixate. Shout out to Daddy, because you know what? That's why we good. I have not fixated on that wood. I was saying before, when we first started whatever with his woman, she would call me and she wouldn't say nothing. She would breathe. And you know what I told her? I said, first of all, me and you's different. I said, you know why with me? Because I read books to his ass.
Yo,
You trying to fuck him.
that shit was tough. Damn it.
Did you see the look?
In his surroundings, he ain't never met a girl. All I want to do is read. You know what? He used to give me a book allowance. I used to have $300 a book allowance a week. You know why? Because I was ordering books like hell. And every night, we didn't have to talk about what we was doing. We was already flying the street. Why we coming home and talking about that? We already living it. Let me tell you something else. Let me give you the idea of business and the land of milk and honey. Ain't nobody got time to hear about you want to get fly. My niggas don't even like me wearing makeup. I don't got to do that.
Yeah.
I ain't never had to get a man that way. I got a man call me right now. He in trouble every night because he thinking about my steak. His woman won't even buy no steak in the house. Because every time he cook it, she throw it in the garbage because he be like this.
Steak is very important in a relationship.
It's a way you make it with
Very
love.
important. Yeah.
I like steak.
No?
You like steak?
Yeah, I do.
P.S.?
That's my favorite. All jokes aside.
Steak.
I never heard PS talk that
Me
like
either.
soft.
He said,
Yeah, I like steak.
Yeah, I like
I like
Puff
steak.
Daddy, yeah, like that.
Yeah, take that.
Steak that.
Steak that.
Steak that.
Once the elders approve my book, I don't even care about
That was my question. Did anybody in your family like, whoa, what's this? Skinny? Or you really didn't?
I ain't gonna tell no family secrets, but we good.
You the reason I wrote this shit.
I got her on right now. Let me tell you, she planned the whole goddamn wedding.
Oh.
Was
What?
sending out invites.
Oh, that's hot.
That's hard.
When she found out he was cheating, she called his wife. Girl, do you know he's cheating on us?
Wait.
I'm built like it. I will be doing classes soon in 2018, so y'all
Is
can
it only
join.
I think I'm gonna.
So who's
No,
going?
I'm
book- my
I'm
book
coming.
is for men.
Who come to the classes?
My
coming
book
to
is
the
for
class.
men.
It's
My
for
book is-
ladies. Oh.
My book is for men too because you need to know the crazy bitch that you.
No,
need to step
you're
out
right.
on.
You're right.
You need to know your wife. You need to know certain things. Like I said, don't get mixed up. You know, a lot of men get. This is my homeboy. Yeah, but, now when homegirls see your homeboy in the store, she wants to say hi to him, and she don't understand why he like this.
Well, you
He's
said that.
friends
Don't
with the
don't
wife.
get involved with the
Don't get
family.
involved.
He's friends with the wife.
Leave them churn alone. I don't care if you want churn. Leave them little bastards alone because they switch up.
Of course.
Okay, the kids.
That's true. That is
Sarah
true.
will
And lawyers-
stalk you. Sarah is mad because you done messed up her house in 10th grade. She was about to go to debutante and you done messed it up. And now you know what? She used on her radar and she's going to fuck your whole life up.
Question: out of your commandments in this book,
Commandments, that's new.
that's cool. Yeah, it's warming up.
That's new.
Which one are you guilty of maybe slipping on in your younger days or whatever want to come up?
Just loving them too much, baby. I don't slip up.
So when you come on, you gotta give me.
My father raised me. I was raised by, you know, my stepmama was there too, and she raw as hell. But I was raised by my father and my brother.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell y'all something. And then when I met
Yeah,
my
no,
mother
sure.
family,
let's go.
and then when I met my mom and them, and just, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Thank you.
I don't know. It's just a different, like I said, it's a different breed. It's how you carry yourself. It's a lifestyle. If you go back earlier, I have elders on my page telling me, girl, you done did it, didn't I? Because it's not anything, number one, it's the truth. When it's the truth, you'll have some people, it hurt. The truth hurts.
It does. It does.
The truth hurts. This is not new. Aretha Franklin, every week I try to put up on my page different scenes. Like last week I did Men. Me and Mrs. Jones. Y'all heard of me?
Yeah,
We got a thing going on. Okay.
We meet every day at 6.
We got a thing going
Why
on.
is your wife that you meet this woman and all they do is have cafe? Then you got Stevie Wonder. Y'all ever listen to Stevie Wonder, Part-Time Lover?
Come on,
yeah.
man. Come on.
I just found that one out. That nigga said blink twice. You even blind.
A lot of people can see that.
Yeah.
But he
He
can't
said,
do
I'm
it.
going to blink twice.
Whitney
He can't
Houston.
do that. That's
Oh, her
fake
whole
news.
album.
Yeah, Whitney was
Whitney
wild.
said, I'm saving it all. I don't care. My friends done told me I'm crazy. And that's why I say, keep your business to yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody.
Mhm.
That's not yours to tell, to be parading around. Girl, guess who I'm messing with? Why? It's frowned upon. Especially if that man don't have control, because there's a lot of men. Let me tell you something about being a G. You a real G, you're going to have 2 or 3 women. Ain't nobody. Floyd Mayweather. And we're not talking about because he has money. Because down in the sticks, down in the country, all right? Down in the sticks, that's what they doing, and everybody fine with it. Matter of fact, they eating Sunday dinner together.
I know a couple broke
Kids
niggas
is
with a
playing,
bunch of
kids is just as happy, just as dirty and shit together.
Nah, man, Mayweather got all them women because of money. Let's not get it twisted.
I
Not
know,
because of
but what
money.
I'm saying
I'm
is
sure
they
we
have
all
to
know
go-
somebody right off
No.
Pennsylvania Ave
Right,
that,
that don't-
broke as hell that
that-
got it
that's
too.
true.
Though.
No, that ain't got like all them. That's not. It's
That's
not
not
in
put
their
it this
religion.
way.
Everybody's
Hold on,
face.
It's not
put
in
it
their
this way.
religion, right? And not in their face and
Okay,
living
okay.
together and
Put
stuff
it this
like
way.
that. Nah.
He made money, so the type of women, maybe he can't get the type of women, you know, regular people can't get the type of women he got because of the money they like. But please believe there's somebody that's pimping harder than Floyd Mayweather, making less, and
And
you
look worse.
You try,
Yeah, there's some broke
Look.
down pimps out here too, man. You ever drop down
It's some
Flatlands?
it's some
Yeah.
They
broke
look
out
crazy.
pimps with number 8. That's what you call them. You're number 1, 2, 3, 4. Like
Yeah.
But it still counts. You still gotta count it though.
I don't know, man.
Gotta count it.
Everybody
all
can't
I'm
eat.
saying is
Everybody
you
can't
gotta be strong. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't get
It's
proud.
about your mental. Build yourself up. If you dating a lot of guys right now, stop and start reading some shit. Stop giving your spirit to everybody. See, that's another
Oh, that's
thing.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
So true.
Women be wanting so much, so we need me to do. And don't get me wrong, for a long time, you know what? I like dealing with dudes that had other women because of how I am. And I understood when I wanted a real relationship, none of them motherfuckers was taking me serious. No, they're lying.
You know, she just said,
Right.
like years ago when I used to do whatever I was doing. You know one thing that's
long
slow.
time ago?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Long
Long
time.
But
time.
you know what
Long
slowed me
ago.
down? Because I realized how much time I give people. I
Right.
don't care who it is, you giving them time.
Yeah.
You can't get that
And
back.
you know you can't.
You can't get that back. It's like, I wait. And some people, to be honest, I really don't really like you like that. To be honest, I really don't even like. I you know what I mean, I'm messing with you for whatever reasons I'm messing with you for, and that's something I had to stop. I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't doing this no
Nah,
more.
you right.
It's just about
It's killing my spirit.
it's about learning how to control yourself. You cannot control other people's actions, but people can control you by their actions.
About the action.
So what do you tell the young lady or the young man? They get hypnotized or whatever.
Grow up.
Like, how do you control? how do you control your emotions? Like, what do you do? What's the advice you give?
Kuma time, meditate, and be by yourself.
Mm.
You only can learn yourself if you're by
By
yourself.
yourself.
If you're always around people, if you're always you will not be able to hear yourself, or you will not hear the calling of God or the universe.
Like yoga and shit like that.
It don't even have to be
Just
yoga.
by
Just
yourself.
sit your ass. Turn the TV off. I don't have TV
Yes.
in my house or anything. You come to my house, it's a whole retreat. Okay, you ain't nobody turn the damn phone off because it's gonna aggravate my nerves with the ringing and the notifications because you on Snapchat. I don't want that. There's a lot of energies out in the world. You have to find a time to regroup. That's why y'all better go to bed. All y'all people out here talking about, I be grinding. You better sit your ass die in a minute, okay? From not resting because your brain ain't reboot. In order to be yourself, you have to learn how to be by yourself. You
I
have
agree.
to, really,
I agree.
you just gotta be by yourself.
That was a better shot.
You know, learn yourself. If you like to do it, you find out if your mama was a hoe. You know, you just find out.
It was hereditary.
It might be.
My mother was a Scorpio. Is a
She's
Scorpio.
the mom is
She's a freak. She's not a hoe.
is Mama Love really gonna admit to being a hoe though?
Nope.
You know,
She
if
ain't
your
gonna
mother
say
was
that.
a
My
hoe.
grandmama, my
You know
grandmama,
if your mama was a hoe.
and some of my
I mean, you
aunts.
can put two and two together, but she's not going to admit that she's a hoe.
You can come to my family reunions and we don't even have family reunions. You can come to Sunday dinner and we,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, you can tell sometimes. I met
But you
somebody
know what?
mom's like
You
that.
know, I always say you can't. Those labels are for fun because you can't tell nobody that it's not for me. I can't do 100 people in a night and say I'm fulfilled. I can't even probably last through one. But you know, it's wrong for me to say she's a hoe because she likes 100 men or that's what pleases her. Sex is serious. Some niggas are serious about that thing.
Yeah, man.
And
They
some,
will kill you over that thing.
some people vibration is on just another higher level and they need it. Virgos.
So you
This is why people go to jail and shit like that.
I have a Virgo that I give advice to, right? And I've started a new venture in my life. And she calls me the other day and she says, and they call me Cleo. Cleo, do you see some penis in my future? I said, what? She said, well, I met a couple, but they won't write. And Virgo women, they are big on size.
They're big on size. Good one.
Yeah, they are.
You supposed to definitely go with the big shot right there.
No, but they're freaks. Sorry. Did you say you was Virgos? I don't mean. All right, I'm not gonna put your business out there.
Nah, keep going.
Is that true?
So Max,
What? I was asked the question.
is what she said accurate?
Yes.
They're very highly sexual creatures.
Yes.
No, and size as well. You're big on size?
Big on size.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm part of the little man committee. I might can deal with you. I'm probably about the only one of my friends. I will take you in at 6 inches.
Listen to me.
Don't lie.
I probably would have
Don't
been I probably would have been married to this day, but this guy was dating. He was like
And you fall.
he was
was
all
not
that.
right.
He was cool. We vibed on every
That's
level.
what I just told you,
went
right?
in his
What I just told you.
pants.
And it won't right.
It was over that day.
I never did nothing.
No.
Yeah.
What if he was? I think we talked about it.
No.
Was that? What if he was a shower?
They don't
I mean,
care.
wasn't a
No.
shower. He was a grower.
It didn't matter.
They don't care.
He was
They
a
don't
grower.
care.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It didn't matter. I was like,
Virgo- But you know
I knew it. I was like, I knew something had to be wrong. Like, I
Virgo
knew
women
it.
do not care
is
about
that.
that.
Is that a case where you should stay with him and then cheat?
No.
Virgos, let me tell you
No,
something.
I don't
about
want
Virgo
cheating.
women.
It's never good.
Virgo
Cheating's
women
never
don't really know how to cheat. They're bad liars. They can lie. I'm not saying they can't lie, but they're bad liars.
Cinemax, is that true?
Yeah, I try
Are
not
you
to
a good
lie
liar?
because I'm not a good liar. I try not to lie
She's not
because
a
I'm
good
not
liar.
a good
Are
liar.
you big on big?
Yeah, I'm big on big. I like Big Macs.
They're and they can't. It's
Turn
bad.
the- you
They're
gotta turn
very
the lights
shallow
down.
when it comes to that. Virgo women, they're very shallow with that.
Oh,
They're very shallow.
yeah, that's
Like she
to the-
said, she
that's to the back.
My best friend said last night. She said, "Yo, she never been shit. She ain't shit. She ain't never been shit.
She just told you. She just gave it all away because it wasn't right.
It wasn't right."
So wait, I'm ready. Let's go down these signs. What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn. Noella Faye, the Christmas fairy.
So what is it about? What's the Capricorn thing?
He's very stern. A Capricorn don't attach to nobody.
Yeah.
They adapt to everything.
What about Libras? Let me find out. Educate me. What's up with them bros?
Libra women?
I can't dodge.
No, the men. I want to go with the men.
Girl,
Libra men are
please.
flashy, honey.
Yo, come on.
They
ladies,
love
the
it.
ladies.
But you know what? They're not in a sense like a Scorpio or whatever. They're flashy. But
Oh,
they're
sorry, we got
low-key.
two Libras down here. Oh no, keep going.
They're flashy but low key flashy.
Who Libras? Nah.
Libras also like to dress their women.
Pisces.
Pisces, that's right.
Pisces.
Who's the hell? Just as crazy as hell. Them damn Pisces, girl. But Pisces are they're the lovers of the zodiac.
Aquarius.
I ain't
too.
know
Say
he
it
was.
again.
He's a little off. I ain't know you was
Cancers
off.
and Pisces.
Say it. Let them know.
Cancers and Pisces are lovers. Oh my God. But Cancers they have a mean streak that Pisces don't have. Pisces are very lovable and very understanding, but when they done,
Oh yeah.
Libras too.
they're very awkward. Pisces are very awkward when they're done. It's very, you feel like even if you was the hardest gangster in the world, when a Pisces stop messing with you, you just feel like, I'm not shit. I'm never gonna be shit. A Cancer, you stop dealing with Cancer, you might be like, God damn, thank God, I don't know what I thought. You know what I'm saying? But Pisces are sweet. Pisces are sweet.
Until it's not sweet no more.
Boy,
And then it's something different.
And then they're very mean and very hostile, and it's like a sociopath, and you didn't even know they had that in them.
Yep.
That has to be pulled out of a Pisces because they want to love and play.
That's when the desert and the shovels come.
They want to love and play. The Libras are flashy.
Yeah, he said-
Libras are flashy.
garbage bags.
Virgo
carpets.
men suck. They're very
I never
selfish.
dated a Virgo man.
They are sweet if you get them. If you can help a Virgo man stay focused and he's in a good, because somebody asked me in my life, if he's in a good place and they're doing whatever. But let me tell you something. Virgo men, they don't forgive. They hold grudges. They are something. They are the worst of the zodiac men when it comes to. Now they can leave you. A Virgo man can leave you and not think nothing about it. But you leave a Virgo man and he's not ready.
So
That's a bitter motherfucker.
bottom line, is
Happy
are-
birthday
are
day.
we-
He's a Virgo tomorrow. Oh, and my husband.
Shit.
So is it
Craig.
are we saying here, are we gathering from this show that you will have a better relationship, a man will have a better relationship if he has a mistress?
Don't even go there.
I
Paolo.
am saying
you
a-
don't want to get
a
cursed
man-
out.
I am answering the question.
I am
He's
saying.
asking
He's
the
asking
question.
for the public, for the
the
people.
public.
I
For
am
the people
saying a man will have a better relationship when he's a man.
Thank you.
So can
And a woman will have a better relationship when she wants to be a woman. There was somebody in my group real quick asked about, she said, you think I'm ready for an alpha male? No, ma'am. To be with an alpha male, not only do you have to be an alpha woman, but you have to know how to be submissive.
That's
what it is.
exactly.
You cannot, an alpha woman does not mean an alpha male has to be submissive, but to be with an alpha male, you have to be submissive.
I have a question. Are Virgo women known to be submissive?
we back to that?
I just
We
want
back
to
to the
know.
Virgos?
They
Shonda wants some counseling.
See,
Y'all ain't
a
shit.
Virgo woman is one of the zodiac women that can be led. She can be, if that wood is right, she can be whatever you want.
You
her
right
to be.
about that, girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Y'all
You
never
can
had-
tell me what to do if you can tell me what
If you
to do.
got that
And if
thing.
you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Okay? Don't let that go over your head.
I'm trying to tell you something.
right.
A Virgo woman is she is judging everything by your wood size. Sorry.
I'm a change.
No, you're not.
She said I would change.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. A Virgo woman shouts to my best friends because they're Virgo women.
My best friend is a Virgo too.
And she shuts it down. Girl, she had an NBA player. She said, honey. She said, it wasn't right. I just knew. I said,
Royalty
Now
wants
she
to know
living
about
in
the
the
Leo
projects.
women.
I said, you messed up our whole NBA season?
Listen, Royalty wants to know about Leo women.
What's your birthday? Oh, August 19th.
She was almost a Virgo.
They
Be
sweet.
all over the place.
They
It's gonna go
are.
over.
If they've been turned, they can go wrong. But you know what? They're very calm and sweet. They have a sadistic side though. And you have children. I'm surprised. You know, they're not anything with children.
Who we talking about? Who you talking about again?
Royalty.
Leos.
Leo. Right?
Leo women.
Now what happened with the Leos?
They're sweet.
Oh.
Leo women are sweet. I have a little innocence about them that a lot of the zodiac does not. Besides Pisces. Pisces women, though, they don't display the sweetness that the males do.
No, they do not.
They display.
I think so. I don't know.
Pisces women are out of control.
Yeah, that's what.
If you get them young and you can Because they not focused. If they get a good job, they'll be focused in them, but that's what's focusing them, if I'm making sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I was the first one to ask about Libra women. I'm getting every goddamn sign. But the damn Libras. Can I get the Libra women?
Is Simone a Libra?
What's
Every
the
baby
birthday?
mother.
The birthday.
Middle of October.
No, that ain't good because she might be on the
crazy
cusp.
shit.
She could be half Scorpio.
Middle of October?
I'm trying to
I
think.
dated like 20 Libras. I just
What's your sign?
Gemini.
Ooh.
Everybody hates us. We nice though sometimes.
Y'all over the place.
Geminis are protectors. I will say that.
Yeah. We got you.
Gemini,
don't-
but it's hard to love a Gemini because they switch the fuck up.
All the
They're
time?
all over
Nah,
the
that's
place.
not. That's what
No,
I've
yes,
always
it
been
is.
loved. No,
No,
I've always been loved.
Gemini,
I've always been loved.
He said, oh,
Even by the mistress, I've always been loved.
Gemini men are always loved. It's very alluring, and they're always mostly stocky, built like this, very strong for the long haul, but they have a switch.
I think everybody has a switch.
No,
No,
it's different. With
everybody.
No, it's different with them. It's blatant.
I give this story. Me and my boyfriend, right? My first boyfriend was a Gemini, and we was on the play. We was playing footsies. Fell in love, Beyonce, all that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that shit just started getting harder, and that nigga, it was no longer. It was for competition. It just switched, and it just. I said, wait a minute.
We are competitive. No, we
Yeah,
are competitive.
It's the competitive, even in the women. It's
we
the
are.
competitive spirit. It's the chase for the money. They love money.
Yes.
They love money.
You're starting to get good. The
They love
beginning
money.
was kind of.
Listen, you asked for it. They love money. Geminis love money,
do.
and they'll get in. They're great providers.
We deflected from the
There's
Libra
a
women.
cost.
All right, get with the Libra women real quick.
No, I think she said it.
There's
said
a
that's
cost,
not-
though.
sign.
There's a
Oh, wow.
cost loving a Gemini woman. Know that, man. You're going to pay a high price for that. Like the devil.
Really? Go Zoe.
Gemini.
Go Zoe.
Yeah. So
Libra,
Yes.
Libra women
Yep.
aren't too far from the men. Like I said, they're sweet, but Libra has a sweetness about them. They're not very judgmental. I haven't met too many Libras.
they're not. Nah, that's
They're
true.
not.
That's
They're
true.
really
Who,
lovely.
Libra men?
Libra women.
Libra and
They
Leo,
don't judge.
they're not really judgmental. They're not
That's
really.
true.
Am I wrong? You're not. I mean, they really
that's true.
are. Let me listen, okay? My sister's a Leo. My dad's a Virgo. I'm a Capricorn. Me and my dad go at it all the time. But she's the one. She's like, but just listen to him. Very sensitive. And I'm like, man, shut the hell up with that shit. I don't give. And she's like, no, but everybody just needs love. You need some love. Hey, Eskimo, I'm talking about you.
All right, let's not give up all the secrets of the book, but what are there any do's and don'ts of the mistress?
The whole book.
We don't want to give away
No,
everything.
you can
but
give
know,
all the
we
way a
give-
secret because you know what? A secret is just like the devil. You can tell the people and they still won't believe and
Right.
they still won't follow.
Mm-hmm.
They won't. So I have this book out and I have a lot. I have one person say, I don't see there's ain't no secrets revealed. I always ask them. I say, are you the mistress? Are you the lover? I mean, are you the mistress? Are you the wife? Are you an outsider? Or are you just a reader? Because everybody has a different perspective.
Right.
If you're a wife going through it, you have a different perspective. If you had a negative reaction to it, then you have a different perspective. Protect yourself. That should be a given. And like I said, these secrets are not just for mistress. It's a life. It's life guidance. It was termed. Somebody said the Bible, mistress for Bibles. It's about life. Pick your battles wisely. That's anyway. Even in business, what you willing to deal with?
Right.
You want to get your ass beat or you want him to cheat? Which one? I mean, pick your battles wisely.
Right.
Because it's gonna be a battle either way.
Keep it to yourself.
Yo,
Don't tell
listen.
nobody.
I was very informed and
Yes.
entertained.
Like,
Let's
I was sitting here
clap
like
it up
this.
for. Let's give.
No, I was sitting here like, go ahead, girlfriend. You have to come back more
As soon as I saw the
often.
book, I had to immediately like, yo, I need you to come up here.
Yeah.
Listen, I need you to give all the plugs. You just like what you do. Your author, you got like
She's
a couple
counselor,
shows. You
she's
do
a psychiatrist. She's a
shout
psychic.
everything out. Shout everything out.
I'm just a conservative working hard on riches and egos. You can find me everywhere. That's mine since 2008. Ain't nobody before me. Ain't nobody after me. Don't nobody want to do it. So that's it. I branded it, and I'm everywhere as the conservative horror. My Tumblr, which is like a blog, is there. I have a conservative horror fan page on Facebook. I don't accept any new friends because of all of the different accounts on my actual Facebook, but I have a group, conservative horror. fans. Everything is a conservative whore. You can hit me up in DM.
Everything is a
I do
conservative
charge for advice. You know.
But I
have to
got
do
mine
it.
for free.
Yeah, I'm a because I gave my book away, but I want to buy one.
Okay.
Just sign that off.
So,
Somebody
thank y'all for
got
having
me.
me.
Sure.
I
never
got
had
my.
I don't know what Pyro talk about, but we out.
Hey.
Yep, we
Yo,
out.
Thank you,
We
guys.
out. One,
Thank you.
one,
Happy
one, one.
Sunday,
Stay with your
fun
kids,
day.
Yeah.
Hey.